So one of the first things is definitely start with a clean face and a really good moisturizer, because you don't want all that dead skin. It kind of causes it to crinkle. But that's kind of my tip there, is definitely moisturize beforehand. It's not going to cause your makeup to slick as long as you do it right and you let the moisturizer to dry before you start applying makeup. But this is what I'm starting with here. It's the Matte Poreless by Maybelline, and it's in the color Natural Ivory, number 112. So what I usually do is I just apply a little bit to my hand, and then I use my beauty blender to actually pick it up and blend it into my skin here. Let's see. The thing that I like about this one is that it is a matte one, which I have some issues with shiny skin. So that really helps out with that. And it helps conceal your pores too, which is kind of nice. And I try not to add too much because I don't want it to look unnatural. I also don't use a whole lot underneath my eyes either, because no matter what I do, at least what I've found, I've never found a really good trick to making sure that the stuff doesn't move underneath my eyes. Yeah, I have no clue what that was. And then always make sure you blend it into your neck and around your ears too, because you don't want it to look funny. But as long as you choose a product that's not too far off from your natural skin tone, it's not going to look too funny. Alright, so I've got that part done. The next thing that I'll usually do is I take this Better Skin corrector, and it's supposed to help with, you know, breaking out and stuff like that, and it's by Maybelline. This is in the color Ivory number 10, and I just use this to conceal some of the bumps that I might actually have. With being sick, I've got some dry skin right around my nose. It's kind of unfortunate, but hey, what can you do, right? And then I'll just use the same beauty blender to kind of buff that in. And I'm not going for perfection here, but this conceals a pretty good amount. So I mean, you can still see it a little bit. It makes it just a little more natural. There we go. Alright, so once I've done that, what I'll actually do next is I use Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the translucent powder. And what I'll do here is, because there is some makeup underneath my eyes, is I'll actually dab the pointy end of the beauty blender into it. And then just place that right underneath like so. And that is what I've been doing with the little amount that I put there to keep it from, you know, creasing and going all over the place. So that's the foundation part of it. The next thing that I typically do with this being kind of an everyday thing, I don't do my eyebrows every day. They are pretty fine and I'm totally cool with that. I don't really care. But the next thing that I'll do is I'll just take a light shade, and I've been really loving the palette that I got in the FabFitFun box. And I'll just take one of just a basic shading brush, and I'll use one of the lighter colors to just go over my eyes. Add a little bit of color, a little bit of dimension, just a little bit, because again, I'm going for a natural, or as close to natural look But we also want to be quick too, so that's kind of the thing, is who wants to spend a whole lot of time on makeup? And mostly I just get that into the creases the first time around just to make sure that it looks alright. And then I'll actually go in and pat a little bit more. In fact, I like using the smudging side of the brush to pat in a little more color onto the eyelid. That just helps it not kind of go all over the place, because I notice a lot of eyeshadows, if you don't pat it in and you just swipe it, they kind of get powdery and they go all over your face, which is kind of annoying. But the cool thing about that light color is that you're not going to notice it. So, after that, now I have tiny light eyelashes. So the two main things here is I do curl my eyelashes. Actually, pull that off. Okay, there we go. And so I'll just usually do that, hold it for a couple seconds. I'll usually do it about twice on each side just to get a good curl back into it. There we go. These things are little death traps too. I don't know how many times I've caught my actual eye trying to do these. Alright, once that's done, another thing that I've actually been loving is it's Fabulous Flocking Lashes, and it's a waterproof mascara by the Beauty Crop. So this stuff has been amazing. It's actually my favorite one. I like it because a lot of the times when I've used mascara, I usually end up with a lot of it, just around the eye and not on the eyelash itself. Not when I'm putting it on, but like, just during the day, things kind of, or maybe I rub my eye a little bit. This stuff, not so much. I love the waterproof one, so that's been really great. Let's see here. And I just do enough to make it a little bit noticeable that I actually have eyelashes, because before you can't really see anything at all because I have very fine ones. That's part of being a natural blonde. Well, maybe not everybody, but in my case, part of being a natural blonde. It's kind of what happens, And depending on where I'm going for the day, I may or may not put lipstick on. It just kind of depends. Frankly, right now, my lips are a bit on the raw side, so I'm not going to put any of that on. I'm just going to put some chapstick on. And that's it. So, yeah, let me know how you like this video. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I can't even speak today. Hit the like button if you like it, and let me know in the comments below if you guys actually like these videos, if you guys want to see more, any suggestions that you guys might have. I will link in the description the products that I used, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!